This catches all the cold water bass. Wintertime in my neck of the woods is definitely in full swing. So what's that mean? Suspending jerkbaits. One of the top winter bass baits is the suspending jerkbait. That being said, dude, for a long time, I had no luck off of this thing. What I needed to start doing was practicing cadence count. Cadence count is not something that I invented, but it is something that reinvented how I fished the jerkbait. And needless to say, game changer. So if you want to catch more off of this, listen up. To practice cadence count, what you're going to do is limit yourself to 15 to 20 casts. What you are going to do in these 15 to 20 casts is keep track of each little thing you do. So when you cast that jerkbait and it hits the water, keep count of how many times you crank your reel. Let's say we start with 6 cranks. Now we're going to actually twitch that jerkbait. This time, let's do 2 twitches. Now we are going to keep count how long we let that jerkbait set. Let's say we let it set for 3 seconds. Now let's fan cast 15 to 20 times using those parameters. Nothing happens for those 15 to 20 casts. Now we're going to change everything up. Now maybe we crank the reel 8 times. Now maybe we only twitch the bait once. Now maybe we wait 10 seconds between twitches. Changing things up that way is going to drastically help you narrow down what those fish want in terms of cadence. Some days it's going to be a little bit faster. Some days it's going to be painfully slow. The reality is this becomes one of my top dogs when the water is 50 degrees or less. That's getting cold and those fish are getting lethargic. What that means, this isn't like your normal crankbait fishing where you're going to toss this thing out and just crank it in. Sometimes you have to slow these things down majorly. Using cadence count is going to help you really dial in what those fish want, and then you'll be on the fish with your jerkbait. Give it a try.